Alright guys, pictures up.
Pictures up.
Pictures up.
Let's roll sound.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Sound speeds.
Camera speeds. 2. Awesome. Take 2. Mark.
Ready?
Set. And action.
Welcome to the Penn Cinema Podcast, your behind-the-curtain connection for movie news and reviews. Now here are your hosts, Penn Ketchum and David Moulton.
Welcome to the show. I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. What's up?
Hi, dude. Welcome back.
Shh.
Was it too loud?
No, it's so quiet in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That was what I was trying to allude
Hollywood's
to.
sleeping.
They sleepy.
Yeah.
They drank their melatonin tea, and now they sleepy.
Well, they're getting ready for Oscars, right? Or did that? No, that just happened.
No, they're getting ready for
ready for
Oscars. They just had the Grammys.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's so quiet. Maybe it's because they feel like the world's attention is on the Olympics and the Super Bowl. I know there's going to be some Super Bowl ads dropped, and I feel like every year this time of year we're like, oh, it's quiet because they're about to like make waves at the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Which, as you and I sit here recording, the Super Bowl is tonight. Or as you're sitting there listening, the Super Bowl was last night.
Yeah. I think I forgot. I bet that's a lot to it. I bet they're going to drop stuff for it. I mean, I'm surprised that the Olympics doesn't get more like commercial fanfare.
You're a big Olympics guy.
I am saying that I haven't watched any yet this year.
Yeah. We have been watching it, but we'll get to that later in the show. But it's been quiet in Hollywood, but that's not to say there's been no news.
No.
A little bit of news.
Little itty bitty.
No news is good news.
That's what they say. You want to start us off?
I would be happy to, because one of my all-time favorite franchises, a.k.a. Pirates of the Caribbean, starring Johnny B. Good as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Johnny B. Good.
Johnny B. Good. Deep Depth.
Deep Depth.
Johnny B. Good, Deep Depth is done.
Right.
But at the conclusion of the very last Pirates, Penelope Cruz was trying to tell him that she was pregnant with his child. And there's now a rumor going around Hollywood that the Pirates of the Caribbean reboot,
which is set to star Margot Robbie,
could be centered around Jack Sparrow had a son. Which I think is perfect. So what's the lineage? Keith Richards is the grandpa. Mm-hmm. Captain Jack, Johnny B. Good, Deep is the dad.
Yeah.
So how is Margot Robbie the star? Is she like best friends with the son of Jack Sparrow, or is she going to play a boy pirate? Like that could be.
I don't think, because you could argue that Will Turner is the star, not your daughter's boyfriend, but
Will Turner is the star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Legolas was the real star.
Right.
Of the movie, and that Johnny Depp was like not supporting cast, but like one of the leads, but he wasn't the
Right. I get you.
The lead.
I get you.
I
think my dream would be for a Pirates reboot with a Johnny Depp Deep Be Good cameo. Right? I mean, I don't even want him in the movie. Yeah. Like, I don't want him to be the movie, but I would love.
Did he die at the end?
No.
I can't remember.
I don't think he did. Did he?
I don't remember like the fourth one very well, because that's the one with where they split the ocean.
I don't think he died. I could be wrong. Oh, now I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
Darn it. Okay, so I would like a cameo a la Rocky in Creed.
Yeah.
Like a very now Rocky's a more legitimate character in the first Creed movie, so I would say a little less than that, but a good solid cameo to tie the two trilogies together, or whatever you want to group some movies together, and then be done. I
think it needs to be either a respectful, good to the story cameo, or nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all. Like
what else could it be? What are you worried about?
They could ham it in and just make it like a quick comic relief thing that doesn't really add anything to the story. It's like, why did he?
Right. Or like Johnny Depp plays like a drunken sailor in the background of a bar scene.
Right. Yeah.
That would be dumb.
It needs to be purposeful.
Yeah. And then the other thing they could do, which I guess you and I would both be opposed to, is to try to somehow build him into a legitimate big part of the story.
Yeah.
Like an older Jack Sparrow and his son team up against the evil Margot Robbie. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Well, Margot Robbie's the star.
You assume she's the star, but she could be a star as the villain.
We're talking about it, and the more we talk about it, I would be more on board with this being totally cut off.
Like a freestanding.
Not having anything
in the
to do
same
with his
universe,
son.
but a different
same
plot.
universe,
Yeah.
different people. And if anything crosses over, maybe it's like low-level characters.
Right. Well, this is something we're going to have to continue to anticipate.
Because it's way away.
Because there's no script, there's no director, there's no release date, there's no target. This is literally like in the rumor phase.
So it's basically done.
It's right. It opens on Thanksgiving. Right. Speaking of Thanksgiving, thank God we can report that Austin Butler, who played Elvis, naturally is going to also play now.
And Fade Ralpha. In Dune.
In Dune, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, with some kind of bullshit name like that, you got to assume it's coming from Dune.
Right.
Austin is going to play famous bicyclist Lance Armstrong.
When is he going to play famous bicyclist from Farmersville, Pennsylvania? What's his face?
Oh, I know who you mean. I read his book.
Yeah.
He has a book called Inside the Peloton, which I read and thoroughly enjoyed.
And he just talks about the mechanics of the Peloton.
What the hell? Lloyd
Smucker.
No.
Lloyd Smoker? Lloyd.
No. I think Lloyd might be his last name. Ah, crap. They're all screaming at me right now.
Yeah.
Floyd Landis.
Floyd Landis.
Floyd Landis.
Yeah.
Not Lloyd, Floyd.
Yeah. We would never get it wrong.
No.
Never in a million
Never,
years. If
never.
you thought you heard it wrong,
So
listen again.
what's interesting is depending on how detailed the movie is, there could be somebody playing Floyd Landis. I mean, I believe he was a Lance Armstrong teammate. I know he was. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How deep does this have to get to you?
To me.
Yeah. Iron Man, 15-time Iron Man contender.
Big shot.
Yeah.
Right. Listen, David, you know how deep the ocean is?
Yeah.
That doesn't begin to even get to the depths of to have Penn Ketchum relevant in
Played
this.
by Johnny Depp?
Played by Johnny B. Good, Depp Deep would be perfect.
Wow.
Who would play you, David? When our time is gone,
Yeah.
and we're no longer habitating the earth, and they make
So I got to pick someone younger.
No. You pick whoever you want.
Clearly Josh Gad.
Josh Gad. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously for me, it's obviously George Clooney or Brad Pitt. Either one of them.
Wow. We'll get back to George Clooney later.
Oh, will we?
Oh, we will.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got one little bit of, it's kind of news. This is an interesting topic.
Talk to me.
Okay. Reported by Variety and of course, Joe Blow, where I initially found it. There is a study that's finding that film students are struggling to finish movies.
Yes.
And
much like your friend Penn.
Yeah. And to pay attention to films. And
so you're not talking about your average millennial. You're talking about people who have committed to studying the history of film.
Right.
Film students.
They're paying money
right.
to be taught how to do film at a educationally higher level.
Right.
Yeah. And apparently the professors are saying that kids are students are failing their tests because it's clear that they're not paying attention to the movies. Very simple things. Like not even being able to say what time period the movie took place in.
Has the pendulum? I'm sorry to interrupt, but has the pendulum swung so far that kids are now talking before class and they're like, "Dude, did you watch the movie?" And the other kid's like, "Nah, but I read the book, so I'll be okay." Remember, it used to be they would cheat by not having to read the book by watching the movie.
I don't think they do either. Yeah. So one of the things they said that even though they banned phones, when they're watching the films in class,
they're on the phone.
They can't make it to the end before they pull their phone out. And it's just such everyone's so look at your phone while you're watching. That some of the professors say they have to break the films up into 4 or 5 like viewing sessions in order to retain attention.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, I know that sounds a lot like me, but I'm not trying to like be a film student. I'm not trying to make movies.
Right.
Like you look at the best filmmakers in the world, and they are making long ass movies. They're not making 4-minute shorts.
Right. Yeah. So, and I guess the part of the students were saying, well, the movies are really long and they're not as exciting, and it's like, well, I mean, they're classics for a reason, you know. But this kind of goes back to how the current, it's happening across the board of all ages as everyone gets used to this. But it's strongest in the Generation Z, which is now entering the workforce.
Gen Z.
Yeah, and that is the second screen thing, which Matt Damon recently said in an interview about how Netflix has like a strict protocol where they have to produce their shows and their movies in a way to accommodate second screen, which is why a lot of the shows he said in his article that a movie has to have an action scene within 5 minutes so that people get hooked, and then you have to write things where the characters have to have reasons to re-say the plot over and over again because
people aren't watching.
People aren't watching. Yeah. So
that first action scene, that's an old formula. If you look back, like who's the king of that? You should know this because you've seen all their movies.
What, Marvel?
No, well that too. But what I was really thinking
Star
of,
Wars?
James Bond.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They always have an opening scene that may or may not have anything to do with the premise of the movie, but it's always like an exciting, scene with James Bond, and then right at the climax of the scene, he shoots the bad guy, and it goes to the opening song.
Yeah, and there's something. I remember the sci-fi original movies. I watched a thing like back when Sci-Fi Channel had they had a thing that was like the monster has to show up within 5 minutes or someone's not going to watch it.
Well, that was the whole thing with Jaws, right?
Yeah.
They had that opening scene where the girl goes skinny dipping at the nighttime beach campfire party, and you get a glimpse, right? But then they don't show the monster for a long time.
Story of my life.
All right, well, hey, film students, by the way, we did have a bunch of film students in the building last night for the Millersville University 24-hour Midnight Run Film Festival.
Whoa.
By all accounts, it was a massive hit.
24-hour Midnight Run Film Festival.
Yeah, so Drew asked me a pertinent question. He said, Ben, why is this called the 24-hour Midnight Run Film Festival? Because it's not 24 hours long, and it started at 8 p.m., not midnight.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually really interesting. The Millersville University, I don't know if it's the film club or the film class, but a group of film students from Millersville, they meet with their professor on Friday afternoon at 4 p.m., and then they have 24 hours to make a movie. They get like an assignment, or I don't know what exactly the assignment is, but it's like, some parameters for some, variables.
Yeah.
So in other words, the kids can't cheat and start working, making their movies all week and then, just put it together. So they start fresh with an assignment at 4 p.m. on a Friday, and then they have 24 hours to submit to the professor a link to their finished movie. And then they show it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, have you heard about the 24-hour plays?
No, that sounds like a nightmare.
It's a thing where they do. I think there's like 4 teams, and they've got they have 24 hours to write and produce a play.
So it's the same idea.
Yeah, and then they're performed at like different places. So I think you can walk from one place
That would make sense.
to another to like see them.
Oh, that's cool.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool.
Downtown Lank?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, man.
How cool
Crazy.
are we?
I mean, Mondo cool.
Hey, how about our new mayor? We got a new mayor in Lank. Are you down with Jamie?
Down with Jamie.
Do you know Jamie Arroyo?
I don't know.
You don't? He's a great guy.
You gonna introduce me?
I would be happy to.
Are you gonna be? This is the guy that I just met that does podcasts with me.
I'd be like, I don't know who this guy is, Jamie, but he really wants to meet you.
Yeah. It's a weirdo.
Yeah. So, I mean, we love Deneen. We were big friends with her, and congratulations to her for a job well done. And now Jamie, we're super excited to have him in the city hall.
Nice.
I feel like this really opens the door for me to become like Batman. Like, I would love to have like a red phone to reach James. I don't even live in the city. I'm not one of his constituents, and I don't fight crime.
Yeah.
But I still think I should have a hotline to the mayor.
It's funny you say that. For whatever reason, I saw a clip from the Batman Adam West show.
I love those.
And it was the policeman had his line going to Bruce Wayne,
right?
And then they had the mayor had the red line going to Batman, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Here, don't worry, we'll hold the phones up so you can talk to each other." They flip the phones, and then you had Bruce Wayne who would talk into one, and they go like this, and it's going back and forth between
That's
the two
a
phones.
riot.
It was hilarious.
I loved that show.
Who didn't?
I mean, I'm
It's so-
all about the Dark Knight. Those that's if you have to pin me down, I'm gonna go with Dark Knight as my favorite trilogy. But the old Adam West shows, I mean, that's a ticket.
Yeah, like when he's get bit in the movie when he's bit by the shark and he just has
Yes.
shark repellent
Yeah.
on his
Oh, yeah.
on his belt.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that there is all the news fit to print.
Amen.
Oh,
I got to improve that dance move if we're gonna go video.
yeah. Wait, what?
What? Going what?
Going where? Where are we going?
What are we talking about?
It's a whole different dimension.
Whole like a third. What would it be? A third dimension or a fourth dimension? Right now, what are we now? One dimension,
We're
right?
one dimension.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
we're one dimension to our listeners, but David, to me, you're always 3D.
No, it's every city.
So what do you think? Should we film the show? Should we like have a video show of the show?
I think that's a good idea.
I think that's a fucking
Crazy
great
idea.
idea.
Maybe an idea we've talked about.
We've alluded to it.
Yeah.
I got wheels in motion.
Wheels.
Wheels are turning,
Oh boy.
and they can't slow down.
Don't get run over.
I was trying to work my way into a dead tune.
A dead tune? Oh.
There's a dead tune called The Wheel. Can't
You know, I was
hold back,
thinking
and
about
you
the
can't
other day.
stand still. If the thunder don't get you, the lightning will. Anyway, what were you thinking?
I don't know if I know a single Grateful Dead song.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't even name one.
I can't.
Come on.
I can't.
Come on. You're a good music guy.
I'm not saying.
You're not talking ill.
and
You're
no,
just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm sure that I
Yeah.
know. Let me
Yes.
rephrase that.
Yeah.
My mom likes the Dead.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah.
And I know that I've heard it.
Touch of Grey, Casey Jones, Truckin', Friend of the Devil, all these
Truckin' sounds
classics.
familiar.
Truckin' rings a bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Back when you were still up in heaven with God, they wrote a song called Truckin', which is freaking amazing. Yeah.
Wow. Who would have thought that they would dare without me around?
So anyway, if we did a video
Yeah.
show, would we lose listeners or gain viewers?
Wow, that's deep.
Podcast at pencinema. Would we need a new email address? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean,
Wouldn't be the first time.
it would not be the first time we got a new email address. So podcast at pencinema.com for a few things. I'm soliciting a few ideas.
Okay.
A,
Okay.
do you think this is a good idea? Should we go video?
2.
2, what would you like to see?
Okay.
Right. And fourthly,
I was trying to think.
I know.
What is alpha, beta? What's the third one?
Charlie?
Sure.
Sure.
Charlie.
And Charlie.
Charlie.
I was going to skip 3 and go right to fourthly.
Okay.
So what do we have? We have 1, B, and fourthly.
No, it's A2 and
Right.
Charlie.
A2, Charlie.
Yeah.
So what were they? The first one was, should we do it?
Should
The
we
second
do
one
it?
is, what would you want to see in it? And thirdly, if you're a listener, would you still listen or would you now start watching?
Yeah.
Because I follow a few different podcasts that if I'm folding laundry or like doing stuff around the house, I'll put it on YouTube and like quote unquote watch it, but I'm really listening to it. But most of the time when I listen to a podcast, even if I'm listening through YouTube, I still listen like audio.
Yeah. There are a few podcasts that I listen to that are primarily video podcasts that I only listen to the audio
Interesting.
through
Yeah.
iTunes.
Yeah.
'Cause I tend to listen to podcasts like when I'm getting a shower and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that we have a one-up in it because the one podcast I've been listening to for years, they had a revamp and like they redid, and the guy got new co-hosts. But he's so visually coded that we're 5 episodes into the new format, and I don't know who his co-hosts are because he never says their names.
Oh.
And they don't.
Is this your way of telling me that you're going to get a new co-host when we go video?
I mean, probably.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Penn Jr. and Penn 3-year.
I would love it if David gets rid of me, right? And gets a new, and then like it would be like how they do it on reality shows, and then like a little while later, the new co-host gets rid of you, and then like a few generations from now, there's like 2 guys or people running the Penn Cinema podcast, and we don't know any of them.
No, what's that? There's a name for that. It's like something's boat. It's a paradox.
Oh, interesting.
You know that they use the broom as if you get a broom and you replace the brush,
okay,
and then a little bit later you replace the handle.
Right?
Is it still the same broom?
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are not talking about replacing anybody.
No.
Maybe just adding some cameras,
right,
mostly because I want the public to see your face. People need to see the expressions that come out of your face. Like they are gold, Jerry, gold.
You know, the only downside of this is now I can't just roll out of bed and walk through the door.
Right. I think you definitely can. I mean, I plan to.
Yeah.
And we've never tried to impress our listener.
That's for sure.
You know, so why would we start now? Right. As Popeye said, I am's who I am's. All right, let's get into trailers. We have 5 trailers, and I'm going to go out on the limb and say they're all pretty good. The first one I think is, as they would say on Traders, it is sus. Talking about Fuse, which stars Sam Worthington. I'm not even convinced that it's coming to theaters.
Okay, according to the article that I read.
Okay.
It's being released by Saban in theaters in the U.S.
Okay.
It opens in April in the UK.
Okay. What did you think of the trailer? I thought it looked okay.
Well, it stars Sam Worthington is not the main guy.
Right. The main guy, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
So it's got big names in it.
ATJ.
Yeah. I mean, he was rumored to be the next Bond for a while.
Stop. Everybody knows it's going to be Ichabod Crane.
He's too old.
Ichabod Elbow. He's too old now.
He's way too old.
First time we brought that up was 7 years ago, right? And he's old now. Lame.
Yeah. No, this looks not like a theater movie.
Right.
I don't want to say that it looks necessarily bad. I think it's a bad trailer. You ask me what it's about, I can't tell you. I just know that it's like vaguely army guys doing army things in a city.
Right. And there's some flashbacks to when they were in the service.
Right.
It looks like it's a bank heist movie, and there may be some big distraction that somebody did to facilitate the bank heist, but I'm guessing that it's going to be like a double, like the guy. There's a scene where one of the heroes is thrown in a trunk by 2 guys who are apparently bad guys, and I'm never going to see this movie, but I would bet you $5 that he is allowing himself to be caught and put in the trunk to facilitate some other double-crossing part of the scheme.
The best part about that is we'll never know.
And the other thing I'll say about this trailer is one of the comments I watch it on YouTube, one of the comments on it said, "Thank you for showing me the entire movie in the trailer so I don't have to waste 2 hours watching this thing."
Exactly.
So, all right.
Next up we have Ready or Not Trailer 2. I think it's Ready or Not Here I Come is the subtitle. I think that this is a good second trailer without giving away more, because it's still a lot of the same kind of stuff we saw in trailer 1, but it felt different, and it has a different pace, and it's shorter.
Yeah.
So I think this is fine. I mean, I'm looking forward to this movie.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
March 20th, Ready or Not Here I Come, which is the sequel to Ready or Not. Who's the star?
Shoot, I always forget her name.
Yeah, she was great. It's not Anya Taylor-Johnson. Joy, I mean.
No.
It's not her. It's not Rebecca Ferguson.
But then the other girl's a well-known actress as well.
Yeah. Well, we could look
it up, but we're not.
The 2 play sisters, and we loved this first one. It's a horror movie, but there's a fun element to it.
Yeah.
Because you correctly believe that there's going to be a real revenge angle to the plot. And that's what we love, a revenge. I mean, that's always satisfying. So I think this movie looks amazing. Trailer looked good. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's got other big names in it, such as Sarah Michelle Gellar and Frodo himself.
Who's that?
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood. All right, he's
As well as Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas McLaughlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
exactly.
one. Bob, are you listening to the show? The guy who said you remember why I said that? Because this was my roommate in college, and he said if he had, the guy's name is Bob McLaughlin, and he always said if he ever had a son, he was going to name the kid Antonio Banderas McLaughlin.
Next up is, I'm going to give it my trailer of the week.
Oh.
And that's the drama starring, these brunch shows, man. My brain just don't work. It stars Edward Cullen. What are the actors? And
It's
MJ.
It's Christian Bale. No, Robert
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson and
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Yes.
Yeah. And there was months ago, there was a big thing where they released the poster, but they made it look like she was actually engaged to him, and everyone thought her and Tom Holland had broken up. Turns out it was just a promotion thing. But I thought this was going to be really super sexy, serious drama movie.
Yeah.
In veins of what Wuthering Heights is looking to be.
Right.
Turns out it's going to be a little bit more of a comical side, at least from what the trailer is showing.
I'll tell you why this is not my trailer of the week. I agree that it looks like a really well-made movie. Yeah. I agree that it looks good. I'm going to play it at my theaters. It's from A24. Mm-hmm. Bobby Batts is amazing. We love him. Zendaya is amazing. We love her. All positive, good stuff.
Playing someone in their 30s, which blows my mind.
My problem with this movie is that what you just said a second ago. I don't get what it is. Is it a comedy? Is it a dark comedy? Is it a rom-com? Is it?
I think it's a dark rom-com.
Okay, fine. But the point is, it annoys me that shouldn't it be obvious?
Yeah, I guess the premise here is that these two people fall in love, and they have this amazing, perfect relationship. They're still in the puppy-eye phase. I don't know if they get engaged right away or whatever, but then they have another couple that's friends, starring something Haim. I can't remember her full name, but she got her first big thing from. Licorice Pizza?
Yeah.
And she's really great.
Yeah, she's good.
She's in a band too. And basically they're all like, oh, let's all say the worst thing we've ever done and have a laugh about it. And it gets to Zendaya and she says whatever hers is, and all of them freak out because it's so you don't know what it is.
Right.
All of them freak out because it's so
What do you think it is? She killed someone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And so basically it's how do they move forward? Robert Pattinson's trying to, and that's where the comedy comes in, but at the same time he can't stop thinking about it. And she's super depressed because everyone's judging her.
I'm not totally into this movie. I'm not 100% sold on it. What I am sold on is the cast of Ready or Not, Here I Come, which stars Samara Weaving as Grace, the main character, and Catherine Newton as Faith.
That's it, Catherine
her
Newton.
sister. I wouldn't have been able to name either of those. Next up is my trailer of the week. The movie is called The Devil Wears Prada 2, starring Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci. This movie opens in May. I cannot wait. I'm completely on board. I thought this trailer was amazing. It does the perfect balance of telling you what the show is about, what the movie's about, without necessarily giving it all away.
Yeah.
I just think it looks great.
I love Anne Hathaway.
What's not to love?
Yeah. And the ongoing gimmick that I liked from this, now I don't think I've ever seen The Devil Wears Prada, but the ongoing gimmick that I love, I know the premise of it.
Sure.
And I've seen parts of it at least. And I love Meryl Streep's thing of not remembering anything that happened during.
Do I know her?
Linda
Right.
Blair's brought up.
Where was I during all this?
And it keeps coming up, and she's like, "Wait, you know her too?"
Right.
Yeah,
I like when Anne Hathaway walks in and Stanley Tucci goes, "Well, look what TJ Maxx dragged in."
yeah. Stanley Tucci's great.
Oh my gosh, she's the best.
Had a little bit of a stint on ER, by the way.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's a big Italian guy, and as such, is over in the boot this very week covering the Olympics.
Whoa.
I believe.
Whoa.
I don't know if he's still over there or not, but I also don't know if the cool kids call it the boot or if that's just something I made up.
I don't know what the boot is. Oh.
Because it's Italy. It's shaped like a boot. It's the only country I could ever find in middle school geography.
Yeah.
Well, I knew where Canada and Mexico were, I think.
What?
But then when you switch over there, then you could do England because that's an island. That's
You're
easy
one of
to
those
remember.
guys that thought Alaska was an island to the southwest
Right.
because of the map.
I
There are people who
I
think
like
that.
to kid around about not being good in school.
Yeah.
But I never thought Alaska was an island to the southwest. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
My runner-up for trailer of the week was Exit 8 by Neon. And this is based off of a video game that's really creepy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And the premise is you go around the corner and it's the same
The same corner every
corner.
time.
And if you notice anything that's wrong, you have to turn around and go back. When you go back, it's also again the same corner.
Yeah.
But if you go forward and with the wrongness, then you wind up getting killed.
That's the worst, going forward with the wrongness.
Yeah, and there's always this weird guy that walks down
The opposite direction.
Yeah, and sometimes he's the creepy thing. Sometimes it's just like something spelled wrong.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like blood's coming from the ceiling.
So I was really into this trailer. ...
Until it got scary.
Until there was bald mice running around. I'm not doing that. I'm not watching this movie. I agree with you. It looks amazing. It looks really, as some of the reviews said, it looks inventive, it looks creative, it looks interesting, but I'm not going to do bald mice.
I'm just interested to see how they turn that kind of gameplay into a story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Will they have
keep it-
flashbacks to show the guys, like, personal history?
Well, it looks like at least you see him getting to that, getting on the train
Oh, yeah.
and then getting off, because it's supposed to be an exit from
Right.
Subway that he just can't get out of.
Have you ever been completely lost and turned around in some of the big subway stations in New
yeah.
York? That's a wild
That's
feeling.
insane.
Yeah, you don't know how many levels underground you are, and
And you're just like, wait, what street?
Right.
And you don't want to go down the wrong one because then you're
Right.
even more lost.
right.
And it seems like a short turn. Somehow you're 2 blocks down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was little, I still had a pretty not very well grown frontal lobe.
So what, last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do they call that? My frontal lobe.
Cortex.
Yeah, your cortex. Anyway, I couldn't figure out a relatively simple problem. I fell asleep on the subway coming home from school and missed my stop. And I was completely shook. Now, all I had to do was literally cross the platform and get on the train going the other way until I got to my stop. But for all I knew, I might have woken up in Timbuktu. Like, I could be on a different planet.
Yeah.
Because my stop, I got on at Borough Hall and I got off at Grand Army Plaza. And my mom taught me it's ABC. Atlantic Avenue, A for Atlantic, Bergen Street, B for Bergen, and then you get off at C for Grand Army Plaza. Well, anyway, as far as I knew, nobody had ever been past Grand Army Plaza.
Why would they?
Right, exactly. So when I woke up, I figured I was in like Never Land, right? And I was distraught. So I got off the train and was crying and asked this police officer, told him what happened, where I was supposed to get off and
23,
what
right?
should I do,
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you could just get on this other train and go back a couple stops to Grand Army Plaza. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty easy fix.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, this trailer brought up, a lot of childhood trauma for me.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, right.
And the bald rats.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, you get it. Thanks for understanding.
No worries. That's all the trailers this week. It wasn't a lot.
So what's our trailer week? My trailer week is Devil Wears Prada 2, and David is on board for the drama,
Yeah.
starring Bobby Batts.
Yeah.
And Zendaya, what was the problem with Zendaya? She was in Dune, but they were complaining she wasn't in it enough.
They complained that about the first one.
That's what I mean. And then she
Yeah.
was proper in the second one.
Right, and
Is
then-
she going to be in this third one?
I mean, yeah.
Which opens on 12/18. So can we have a new segment in the show? We don't have to do it every single week. But I think we should establish for the next 10 months a Doomsday watch.
Oh,
We need like its own little sound effect.
Okay.
Like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This just in on your weekly Doomsday watch.
yeah. What's going on?
So what's going on currently? Well, I'll set the stage.
Okay.
And then we'll see if it evolves throughout the year.
I don't think I have anything preset. Let me
Yeah.
just look real quick.
So what I want to make sure our listeners are aware of is that on December 18th of the year of our Lord 2026, Dune 3, does it have a title besides Dune 3?
I don't think so. I mean, Dune Messiah is the book it's based off of.
Okay,
but-
so we're just going to call it D3.
Yeah.
D3PO opens on 12/18, December 18th of this year. The same day as another movie called Avengers Doomsday.
Right.
So people are referring, so both of these massive titles
Yeah.
are scheduled for December 18th, 2026. Dune 3 has the IMAX
Right.
gig.
For 2 weeks?
It doesn't matter because opening weekend of Avengers, they don't have IMAX.
Yeah.
We don't need to even speculate because it once you get 2 weeks, you're past Christmas, you're into New Year's, it's a whole different, like, who cares? The money is made on opening weekend and Christmas. And by the time you get past that, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So the question, so like Barbenheimer, when we had Barbie and Oppenheimer, which, I mean, I'm no expert, but correct me if I'm wrong, David. Wouldn't you agree that Barbie and Oppenheimer generally appeal to two different audiences? Generally. Not saying that there weren't a ton of people who saw both, because lots of people did, including myself, including David Moulton, and lots of people thoroughly enjoyed both. But you could argue that Barbie is targeted towards one specific demographic, and Oppenheimer might appeal to a different demographic.
Correct.
Now, would you or would you not agree that Dune 3, D3PO, and Doomsday, generally speaking, appeal to the same demographic?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the question that is being asked in the hallways and on coffee breaks in the industry is, will one of those studios blink and move their movie?
Interesting.
Do you have an opening opinion on this?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do either.
No, I mean, especially since the Doomsday name comes from Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland.
Okay. What do you think they should do?
One of them should move up a week.
I think Dune should move up to be a Thanksgiving movie
Why should Dune give up their thing?
because Marvel, Disney, Star Wars has a long tradition of that third week of, or that second or third weekend of December. December 18th is a common big...
And the other Dune movies came out in November as well.
Yeah. And Thanksgiving is soft. There's not a great movie coming out on Thanksgiving. There's some good titles, but nothing like Dune moves to Thanksgiving. It's all of a sudden the Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
Or don't even go to Thanksgiving. Go to the Monday after. Like why do we have to be? Oh, because we always release movies on Fridays. Like open it to Wednesday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The movie's big enough. People don't care what day of the week it is. You tell them that's the first day the movie's opening, they're going to come out and see it. Come on, man.
I just don't see, with all the contracts and everything, I just don't see Dune moving.
I completely agree. I don't think either title is going to move, but Dune should move to November. With all due respect.
With all due respect.
With all with all due respect.
All right, ready to move on?
Yeah, please. That's so nice.
So relaxing.
It's like a refreshing.
Refreshed.
It's a refreshing cosmic bath.
Now to move on to an anger-filled trip.
Right, boy, this thing
Movie
had some
review.
rage in it, or what?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, the review has rage or the movie?
The review?
Oh, because I loved this movie.
Just kidding.
I thought you were getting ready to come at it.
No, I was just making a joke because I know that we both like the movie.
Yeah.
We're talking about Solo Mio.
Oh, Solo Mio.
Or what did she say it means? Only mine or something?
Yeah, only mine.
Yeah. This movie was a really pleasant surprise for me.
Yeah.
It didn't have any overtly faith-based shenanigans in it. I will say it's not very deep.
Now, you're not anti-faith based. You're just saying nobody tried to sneak one by you.
Yeah, I don't like when it's...
Yeah.
And I feel like...
I agree.
A lot of the earlier Angel Studio stuff was like that.
Right. Like you want to either see a faith-based movie or a regular movie.
Right.
And they built this as a regular movie.
Yeah.
So you're just saying, thank God it actually was a regular movie.
Right. Because there have been times where they're like, oh, check out this movie. And then it's very faith-based.
Right.
And it wasn't advertised like that. Anyway, this was a really pleasant surprise. It's not very deep, and it's not like the funniest thing, but it was solid the whole way through. It had good laughs. Like the funny stuff was funny without being ridiculous, which I feel like is a mark that's hit so like wrong sometimes. And like the sappy stuff wasn't overplayed as sappy. Like it just, for me, while I'm saying it's not deep because I just felt like it didn't have like a tremendous amount of weight and like a lot of the.
Would you say it was simple?
Yeah, it's very simple. It's not like
it's a lovely, simple movie.
It's not, and some of the stuff is a little, these situations wouldn't happen like this in real life, but it's a nice, calm fantasy look at relationships, and I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done, and I have already recommended it to several people.
Yeah. I did too. It stars Doug Heffernan, one of the all-time great rom-com characters, and it has a little tiny twist in the third act, right?
Yeah.
Which we won't give away. But it's not like I'm not trying to say there's a twist. I'm just saying there is a little tiny wrinkle at the end, which is wonderful. The supporting characters are hilarious.
Oh, they're so good.
So good. Without overshadowing or, whatever, but just really good, really well done. I will say I loved this movie. I recommend it to people, and I'm going to say it's the greatest movie of all time. But I do have a little caveat.
What's it?
On Letterboxd, I gave it 2 stars out of 3 because I do feel like if they put a little more energy into it, it could have been even better. Like it felt like they banged it out.
I feel like it's just on the
precipice.
Precipice. Thank you. Of if they would have put more energy into it, it would have been too much.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's so light.
Yeah.
If they put more energy into it, I guarantee that energy would have been into bad jokes.
Yeah. Maybe.
And would have made it like hokey.
Yeah.
It's because it's not like that. The comedy doesn't feel like people telling you jokes.
Doesn't feel forced.
Yeah, it's like situational comedy.
Yeah.
Instead of like someone telling a bad joke and it happening. And it makes what happens during the movie feel a little believable.
Yeah. No, totally
like
believable.
You can get why these people fall in love. Yeah. You can get why people are feeling the emotions they feel without, I don't know. And I loved the bromance between the 3 guys.
Yes.
The very different guys who are all there for their honeymoon.
Who are not imperfect.
Yeah. But who are imperfect.
But what did I say?
Not imperfect.
Right. Who are not perfect.
Right.
But they don't, the filmmakers don't take that too far. They don't try to do a caricature of like a big, bad, flawed guy. It's just they're not perfect.
Right. Right.
But they're all good guys. They're good people.
And then there's did you catch the jokes in the trailer, in the credits?
No.
Did you watch the credits?
I watched some of them. I mean, I watched his movie with the public.
Right.
So when it was over, there was some chit-chatting. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Well, during the credit, they show video of them like getting married.
Oh, I think I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and during
I saw all of that.
And in the marriage thing, the one couple gets engaged again.
Yeah, and he goes down on a knee, which
Yeah.
is like a big deal. And it's his
hurting
knee
his
hurts.
knee 'cause
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
getting older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was that would have been their fourth time getting engaged,
Yeah.
right? You know,
Yeah.
yeah, that was funny. And then they did like a little something for all the couples,
Right.
You know, all the sort of secondary characters.
And then, you know, I don't know. They were trying to convince Kevin James about something, and the one girl's like, "My husband never gives up on me," and Allison Hannigan, who was like, "Oh, he gives up on me, but just not for long."
Not forever. Right.
Yeah.
No, this was a good movie. I had a lot of fun.
I would watch this again.
I thoroughly enjoyed watching it in a crowded theater. There was a lot. I really enjoyed, you know, hearing everyone laugh. And it's funny how, like, when you watch a funny movie, it's funny when the audience laughs at something that you're not laughing at.
Yeah.
And then you hear them laugh and you're like, oh yeah, that's funny. You know, like, and I'm not saying you missed it, but it's like, it didn't hit your funny bone as much as it hit theirs. You know, it just shows you like how different movies are enjoyed by different people. Different moments of a movie are enjoyed differently by everybody.
Like, I cracked up at the pirate guy pretty much every time he was like creeping on Kevin James, like watching him, like from the corner and be like, "Look what's happening!"
Right,
yeah,
right.
That stuff was great. Anyway, best movie I've ever seen.
Best movie ever, greatest movie of all time.
Greatest movie of all time.
The GOAT.
What
Wow.
Next week we're doing Crime 101.
That's what I would vote. What do you think? We have Crime 101, Wuthering Heights, The GOAT. We opened Dracula this past weekend, which I didn't know if you were interested in seeing that. And we have Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
I'm really curious about Wuthering Heights.
All right.
But if you want to watch Crime 101.
Well, let's do our thing where we put both down, and maybe we'll both watch Wuthering Heights, or maybe we'll both watch Crime 101, or maybe one of each.
I'm just not convinced of Crime 101.
I know, but I just love I love that type of movie so much.
I bet that I would like it, but the trailer just turns me off.
Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited for Wuthering Heights. I think that's going to be great.
Yeah.
I think Wuthering Heights is going to be amazing, and it's definitely going to be our #1 title, so on and so forth. But I just was intrigued by Crime. So let's do Crime 101 and Wuthering Heights are the two big movies next week.
We'll watch one or both of them.
Which is Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Because we'll be recording.
The 15th.
It'll be a day after.
Yeah, the day after.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks. All right.
All right. Well, normally we transition into listener feedback, questions, so forth and so on. But look, you let us down.
I got one.
Oh, you got one?
I got a text on the side.
Oh, snap.
And it was from, you know, I don't want to name names.
Yeah.
But his initials are Andrew Yoder.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
But don't let that get out. That's why I use a fake name.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was chatting with him about how I was really excited about the Patriots coming to the Super Bowl. And I think what I said to him was, they're underdogs and I'm really surprised and all this kind of stuff. He sent me a transcript from our show where I downplayed the Patriots, contradicting what I was currently texting him.
What?
He used evidence from the show to prove that I had changed my mind or my opinion or position.
That's crazy.
Isn't that rude?
First off, how dare you?
First of all, how dare you?
Yeah.
Right.
Secondly,
how rude.
You must have listened to the podcast wrong.
Obviously. Right.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
You're supposed to listen to it backwards.
Yeah. And then you get the real message.
Yeah. What if our listeners ever figured out the secret messages that we're using this show to transpire?
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing with it? Transmit.
Yeah. That's how good we are.
Dude, we are having a tough time this morning with our words.
It's, 11 o'clock recording on a Sunday.
David had to get out of bed at the crack of 10. The
stuff.
ungodly hour.
Ungodly hour.
He didn't even realize there would be people on the roads.
10:45.
Wow, right.
So look, if you want to be a part of the show next week, podcast@pencinema.com. That's the way to do it.
Now, that might be our last time using that email. So tune in next week and we'll unveil our new email address.
Right.
But for now, still podcast@pencinema.com. And what were the 3 things we asked for? Do you think video is a good idea? What would you like to see in it? And would you still listen or watch?
Yeah. And number Quattro.
Quattro.
How dare you?
How dare you? Do you mind?
Do you mind? Something that's on my mind
Yeah, talk to me.
is I'm constantly wondering,
Right.
Penn,
Yeah.
what's up with you?
Well, that last note fades out.
Yeah.
It's
I would have respected it more if you would have zipped up your shirt.
Right. No.
But this time you didn't.
We're a little loosey-goosey,
Yeah, it's the mimosas.
Right, it's the mimosas and the donuts and the pastries that our team put out for us. What's up with me? We finished Traders season 3.
Well, so that now you're on to the new season?
We are on to the new season. Are you wait?
No,
are
no,
you telling
I'm
me you're tracking?
My boy, I listen when you talk.
Okay, so I am on to the new season, and I am so excited because I think that at the rate that Amy and Kayla and I watch Traders, we calculated that we think we'll be able to catch up for it in time for the season finale. So we're pretty excited about that. I have been watching Lincoln Lawyer season 1. I finished it yesterday on my bike.
Nice.
And loved it. I'm excited to start watching season 2. But I will say this, and I'm wondering if this is just me or if this is everybody. Like, there's some shows that, like, if you have the time, you could just binge and watch, like, the entire season. And then there's other shows, and this is me with Lincoln Lawyer, where, like, I'm really into it, and I'm on the bike, I have the time, but I watch, like, an episode or maybe 2 episodes, and then I'm like, I need to watch something different. You ever?
Yeah.
It's.
I know what you mean.
You still want to go back to it. You're still into the show, but you can't watch more than maybe 1 or 2 episodes at a clip.
You need some time.
Yeah.
Or it's not as good if you keep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we are all on board with the Olympics, which by the way, you're aware that the Olympics are available on screen at Penn Cinema?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So that's exciting. We're not getting a great turnout, but we're getting a turnout, and I think we'll keep doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how does that work?
You buy a regular ticket, it's $8,
Okay.
and it's like 3 hours worth of Olympics on the big screen.
So it's just whatever's showing. Is it every day?
It's not every day. There are certain ones that NBC has prioritized to be to have theatrical. So you have to check our schedule, and then it'll show you like what's what.
But it's like the nightly broadcast.
Similar, but it's live, so it's on different times.
So it's not just like the 7 o'clock stuff.
Exactly. So like we had the opening ceremonies, but we had it at 2 p.m. Yeah. So I don't know. If you're into the Olympics, I think it would be worth checking out.
Yeah.
The people who were into it were really into it.
Now, are lights up for this?
No.
Interesting. Because I was talking to some people about it because we were talking about how it was showing here. And I was like, I don't know, because like the Olympics is like, if I were to watch it with someone, it's a very vocally social thing.
Right. You're chatting.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I would want
Yeah.
to sit in a dark theater for 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, I think you could sit and still chit chat. I don't think the expectation is that you're quietly watching.
Interesting.
But maybe we should poll our next Olympics audience and see if they would prefer to have the lights like dimmed. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean,
But
that's
it's still really cool that it's an option.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's definitely the beginning of one of our trends towards more and more diverse content, sports, music, the whole 9 yards.
Sports.
Yep.
Speaking of which, tonight's the big game.
Big night.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. The mighty New England Patriots are taking on the even mightier Seattle Seahawks. Oof. But we know that our mighty New England Patriots. I'll go out on a limb. I know what the final score is going to be. I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's New England 64 to Seattle 3. Wow. 64-3. That's what I'm saying.
64
Yep.
to 3.
64 points probably seems like a lot of points to you, but every time you score a touchdown, you get 7 points. So, it's right, at a click.
Well,
7 adds up to 64 quick.
I'm really looking forward to waking up tomorrow morning and finding out what happened.
David, what's up with you?
And let me tell you what's up with me. I finished the game Dispatch and it was really good, and I'm really curious about going back, but I'm going to let it sit for a long time. This is like watching a movie that you can change the ending of.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And it's like, I liked the ending I got.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine it any other way.
Yeah.
But I know that there are other options
right.
to get there. Fallout, the season ended this week, and it was quite good. Highly recommend if you like, sci-fi fantasy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have 2 episodes left of ER.
How long is it? That's an hour. Each one's an hour,
Yeah,
right?
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, David, what are you gonna do when it's over?
And it was kind of a normal season.
Yeah.
Up until they got to episode. So I have. There's 22 episodes of the season, so I have episode 21 and 22 to watch.
Yeah.
And starting at episode 15, the cameos started, and it was like the titles all started to lead to like T-5, even though that was part of what was going on. It was like 5 episodes left, like that kind of stuff. The beginning of the end was what they called 15.
It was nigh.
Yeah, and so like Carter came back. The last episode was, or 2 episodes ago that I watched, had George Clooney and the girl that was his girlfriend. But I really liked how they did their cameo.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about it.
Tell me.
Yeah. All right. So like normally in these situations and with all the other characters, pretty much, it was like they come up with a reason for them to come back to the hospital. But in this episode, they had 3 of the original cast members. And it was because 4 of them really, because John Carter, original cast member, went to get a procedure. He had been guest starring. He went to another hospital to get a procedure. And at that hospital, the other doctor was working there and came into his room to see him. But then some current main characters went to Seattle, because it takes place in Chicago. They went to Seattle to get a heart transplant, a kidney transplant to bring back. And while they were there, the surgeon and the person in charge of transplant, the system there, was George Clooney and the lady who played his girlfriend at this hospital. And so it wasn't even them having anything to do with, they didn't know anything. Right. It wasn't any special treatment. They were just happened to be the people working with it on that end. And it was a nice, like.
Was it Julianne Margulies?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was one comment, they were like, "Oh, you guys are from county?" And then they asked, like, "Are these people there?" And they were like, Nope,
they're gone.
And then he's like, "All right, well."
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's really well done.
I thought that was a really well done. So 2 episodes ago, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's about it for me.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Olympics. And you know what it is? I got to tell you, in order for me to watch the Olympics, Penn, I got to subscribe to something.
What? Don't you have regular NBC?
No.
Oh, shit.
I don't have cable or any.
So you got to do Peacock.
I got to do Peacock.
Oh, dang, son.
And if I'm going to pay money for it, then I have to commit to watching it.
Could you just pull up? Right. I mean, you have no choice. Right. You're obligated. You'd be an innocent victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that's a lot of time.
What, you could just pull up YouTube, right, and watch the NBC clips?
I could just watch clips, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I know it's
You
not.
know what I mean?
I know. I hear you, dog.
Like the nightly broadcast.
Yeah.
Is kind of like
It's the ticket.
the jam.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do it today.
Brutal.
I know. And we talked about the second screening. I've got for whatever it is, like Olympics have always been a second screen thing for me, even growing up. You
You have them on and you're doing something else. Yeah.
So anyway, that's it.
All right.
All right. Well, look, next week is either Crime 101 or Wuthering Heights. And we'll find out when we get there. But if you want to be a part of the show like no one this week,
Right.
the best way to do that is to email us podcast@penncinema.com.
Actually, what you want to do is don't email us.
Just text Penn.
If you want to be a part of the show, do not email us.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think we're going to take our email down for the week while we rehab it and come out with a whole new email address.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I dare you to even try because it won't
they
come
won't.
through.
Yeah, it won't.
Yeah. But look, say now you can't email us. What's the best way you can support the show?
Well, what a lot of people are doing now, David, I don't know if you're tired of always being told what to do by your doctor.
You know me.
But what a lot of people are doing now is turning the tables on the doctors. So for example, I had a doctor's appointment recently. Really nice guy comes walking in and he opens his mouth and starts telling me what he thinks about my certain condition. Oof. And I said, let me stop you right there, doc. I'm going to tell you what I think you need to be doing.
Have you listened
Buddy boy. And he started to draw another breath as if he was going to give me some kind of medical advice. I'm like, bruh, listen, I'm giving you advice. I'm the doctor now, right? And what this doctor is prescribing is listen to the Penn Cinema podcast. So I followed up with the doctor to see how it was going.
Yeah.
And he told me that ever since I told him to listen to the Penn Cinema podcast, he has been doing much better than previously.
You need to carry a script.
Yes. Yes. Do we have any doctors that listen to the show?
I mean, your wife.
Yeah. Any medical doctors? They would, like, Amy can't prescribe drugs. So she's not that kind of doc. So do we have any MDs who have a prescription pad with their name on it?
Dr. Steed can prescribe drugs.
Dr. Steed, yes, that's correct.
To animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if I think we went over this years ago. I think we had a whole little bit where he was, I think Top 10 wrote in and said that they were prescribing the podcast for a lot of their animals.
Yeah.
We did.
And
it was
the
something like
animals were
that.
really receptive.
Right. Very receptive.
Yeah.
Which could explain why we maybe didn't connect with like the human audience.
I was in the Mannheim. I was in there a couple times
Yeah,
last week.
the vet
My
clinic?
mom's seeing Dr. Sanjay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And he's
shout
helping
out
her
to
with her ankle or what?
Metro
Right.
Metro Pet Hospital is what they're called, right? Mannheim Metro Pet.
Mannheim Pike Veterinary Clinic is what I go to.
Yeah.
But I think it's the Mannheim Pike Veterinary Hospital. But what you're
It's
alluding
Metro
to
Pet.
is that it's a Metro Pet vet.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I think the website is like My Metro Pet or something
Yeah.
like that.
We started off at the Leola branch and then had to take her cat to
Yeah.
the Mannheim Pike to
Yeah,
stay for a
the
little
main
bit.
station.
Yeah,
That's where the big shots operate.
and go pick her up.
Yeah.
So hopefully things are on the up end.
Yeah.
Kitty was going
Yeah.
through some stuff.
So don't let those doctors push you around. Next time you see a doctor, don't let them get bossing you around. You boss them around, tell them listen to the Penn Cinema podcast. But if you are fit as a fiddle
Yeah.
and don't have any doctor's appointments, then what you can do is tell a friend how much you enjoy the show.
Perfect. All right. Well, once again for the Penn Cinema podcast, I am David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. Take care and party on.
Thanks for joining us this episode. Our hosts would love to hear from you. To contact the show with your thoughts and reviews, email podcast@penncinema.com. This podcast is a production of Penn Cinema. Escape to the movies at Penn Cinema, featuring crisp digital projection, killer sound, reserved seating, and premium power recliners. With locations in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Delaware, and Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Showtimes and tickets available at www.penncinema.com.